installation of two that places contemporary art in hospitals and healthcare facilities. We work with major contemporary artists to do site-specific projects to really brighten the medical landscape. We work chiefly in children's hospitals, but now we're looking at other facilities, outpatient centers, VA hospitals. We're really trying to broaden our outreach. But our ultimate goal is to just enliven an otherwise sterile environment with really great art. And it works for both the facility and the artist. It's, the project on the opening page here is our latest and greatest Jeff Koons CT CAT scan machine for Advocate Hope Children's Hospital in Chicago. And that was just unveiled in June. And this is pretty much where we're headed for the future, to do more medical equipment, like the CAT scan machine, as opposed to just hanging a painting on a wall. So you'll get more of the Jeff Koons project, but that's sort of a snapshot. We've worked in over 18 hospitals throughout the country. Most of our work is done in New York, but we have done projects in Boston, at St. Jude's, Tennessee. We're working in Houston, San Francisco, New Orleans. We have a lot of upcoming projects across the U.S. We'd love to go global at some point. I think our ultimate goal is to really spread this worldwide. But for now, we're 2 people strong, so we do what we can. We have big energy. The project on the upper left, that's at St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital in Tennessee. That's Will Cotton. He did some really fantastic large-scale paintings, minus the suggestive women. So, the artists that we work with, they really speak to the audience, and they really create art that's site-specific, and it's children-friendly, but it's also challenging, and it's not so serene that it becomes boring. We really like to get really compelling artwork up on the walls. The lower left is Rob Pruitt. Obviously, maybe not. He's best known for sparkly pandas, and just a little background about this specific project. We have to really be careful about the materials we use in sterile facilities. So our goal was to get Rob's work on the wall, but the sparkle, the glitter wasn't really safe for the kind of environment that St. Jude's is in. The children have very serious needs in terms of what they can and cannot be around. So our first solution was to put that behind plexiglass. That wasn't an option because the doctors want the kids to be with the art. So we went back to Rob and said, how can we make this work? And he actually used spangly board, which are those little mylar discs that they use on car wash signs. So he was able to create the art. Again, this is just some of our projects. Will Cotton, Rob Pruitt, that's an up close. Jason Middlebrook for Mount Sinai Bone Marrow Transplant Unit, site-specific wall mural. This is Mary Temple for Hassenfeld Center for Blood Disorders. Ryan McGinnis for NYU Child Study Center. Assume Vivid Astrofocus for NYU Child Study Center. And Garrett Phelan for Gouverneur Hospital in Chinatown. There's a little before and after the Koons projects, and like I said, our upcoming projects are going to be all around the U.S. All right, so how do we fund these projects? We have corporate, individual, and foundation support, but we also produce a coloring book with over 50 contemporary artists that produce original line drawings for this book. This is volume 2. Volume 1 sold out completely. It's a print and bound edition that's available on our website. The Gagosian Shop, Cynthia Rowley, Colette France, really great online retailers, and all of the proceeds go directly to ArtSart to make more of these projects. Our next goal is to turn this into an iPad application. We want to really expand our outreach and get art into hospitals where we don't quite have the manpower to create those big site-specific installations. So we think that an iPad application would be the perfect solution. A lot of hospitals are actually starting iPad programs where they're giving iPads on loan to patients in waiting rooms or that are admitted to the hospital to really get them out of the area mentally with some kind of stimulating distraction. So the app will basically function as our coloring book with the multi-touch technology using crayons, markers, and virtual implementation ultimately see this as we see this as a tool so people can actually purchase this, anyone with an iPad, and also use it specifically in hospital settings. We really just want to get the word out about RxArt right in hospitals and do it in a variety of ways through the site-specific installations as well as the coloring book and the application. So it looks like my time is almost up. Does anyone have any quick questions?
Questions? So just to reiterate, Nikki is looking for an iPad app designer and developer, and the app is going to be available in the iTunes store as well as in